Hey, welcome back. The guy that owns the Bushwick Bomber Mercedes upgraded to an SL 500. He got good money for his old car, and now he picked this up. And I got to look at him to see if he made a good purchase here. So he got it up in the air already. Nothing glaringly wrong. A couple of little brake noise problems when I took it for a big little test drive. He got a leaking differential. He knew about that already. We got to determine where it's leaking from, probably the side seals. We got to see what it entails doing that. Might not be something I'm going to touch, but let's get to the front, see what's going on over there. This is a 1999 with like 104 something thousand miles. I got to double check. So, take a peek on the bottom now. We've struck oil. Leaks over here. Let's pull this cover down and see where it's coming from. Tranny over there looks all right. No glaring problems right now. Let's get this down. Pull out some of these bolts. Black gold, Texas tea. We got some dripping over here. We got to determine where. One of these hoses is in the trunk already, so I don't know. It looks like it's leaking right here or around here. It's all the way up on the tensioner. Well, let's poke around some more. I look at the bottom of the car first because that tells you where all the problems are. Up here, everything looks pretty good. Looks like it has new valve cover gaskets on there. Don't see really any oil leaking down from up top. So our leak is probably from the crankshaft seal, I would presume. Everything else looks okay. Body of the car looks nice up here. And you get to the back and it's got some peeling clear coat. So take a peek inside here. I knew it was over 100,000, but what is it here? 107,000. All right. Don't know what he paid for it. I'll find out later. Let's get to work here. Does it have the oh no, I thought it had the cell phone up here. Without pulling the wheels off, you could see the pads. They look like they were very, very recently replaced. The rotors are pretty new also, but they've been sitting around, so the thing probably hasn't had a lot of miles put on it. Might be getting just some noise from the rotors, maybe some little rusty spots on it. Let me try to demonstrate what's going on here. That's kind of the noises you're hearing, and that's the front left. The ones on the back are a little worse. So at speed, you kind of hear that going all the time. And those pads also really, really new. But that rotor does look kind of rusty there too. So all of that noise could be attributed to just rust. Right rear tire also. I think this one was the noisiest. And that ticking noise too. What is that? You can really hear that when you're going also. So let's poke around under here for that. That little ticking or clunking noise. Might be from the CV joint here. See if there's any play in it. I think that's what it might be. Jiggle this around a little. See if it changes. It's also the suspension is hanging down on this right now too, so it's not really where it would be when you're driving, but what's the differential there? Let's check our flex discs here too. They appear pretty good. And the rear end is definitely from the side gaskets on here. That's coming from the ring and pinion. Another test drive will be in order. First, we'll check the level on this, make sure it's full. You think anybody's home? Let's see. I put a pan down underneath because I'm optimistic. Maybe. Let's get something to measure in it. I don't know if I can fit my finger in there. I got a screwdriver, hang on. Oh, yeah, in Toloder. We have some oil. That's good. I'll try to squirt a little bit more in there, just for good measure. It's a 14 millimeter Allen key that opens this up. And as you could see, I'm using a very special design tool to do this. A 14 millimeter bolt. Works every time. Saves you a trip to the Snap-on truck too, and a lot of money. I'm gonna do a little cleaning over here, blow this off, and take it for a ride and see if it's leaking again here. See where it's coming from. It could be coming from around the base of the oil filter here too. It's hard to tell. There's so much oil coming from everywhere. They hid the hood release on this one, right inside here. All right, we should be nice and clean and dry, and we'll start it up and run it, take it for a little ride and see where this oil is coming from. Plenty of power, runs good. And there's our brake squeak. Still hear that noise in the rotors. It's been running for a while. And winter has arrived. We got the oil changed on it. We're really not going to do anything else. Just going to keep an eye on the oil leak on the front. He's going to order some parts. This is a pretty good car. I got to find out what he paid for the car. What would you pay for this? Post it in the comments. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. And thank you for watching.